You thanked your wife, Amber, because she has slept with so many different characters that you portray. I am sure there's a lot of truth to that it's not easy.
Following a major setback in his ongoing legal battle with former wife Amber Heard and British tabloid The Sun, Johnny Depp's followers have mobilized again on social media to exact vengeance. Meanwhile, Amber Heard has been accused of being dodgy on Instagram, causing outrage among followers. Does this, however, imply that Johnny is unable to establish his innocence? The now famous piece, authored by tabloid executive editor Dan Wooten, titled Gone Potty, was first published in April 2018 in The Sun. Wooten blasted J.K. Rowling for keeping Johnny in the film in his column, accusing the author of being blinded by a personal connection with the actor.
It's not easy for your spouse in terms of when you're playing a character, especially with a lot of prosthetics or something like that, and you got a lot of work to do in terms of transformation.
In this sector, Rowling is the worst type of Hollywood hypocrite. She believes that she is genuinely happy with a deep celebrity since the movie industry's fundamental character gives a full recuperation. According to Wooten, by placing Johnny in the film, Rowling is essentially condoning the behavior, and if a male CEO makes the same decision, she will publicly criticize him on social media. Wooten also claimed that there was strong proof of Johnny Depp's relationship with his ex-wife Amber Heard, and that Amber proved all disagreements by promising to donate her divorce settlement to charity.
I also have to thank my wife, Amber, for putting up with me, for living with all these characters, which can't be easy. Well, it's hard for me. It's got to be hard for her, you know.
However, Johnny presented proof that Amber had never followed through on her promise and that just $100,000 was donated to a children's hospital in Los Angeles, rather than the $7 million she had pledged. The article has been written. Wooten's post also includes quotes from 2 alleged Harvey Weinstein victims, as well as Johnny, who, in an effort to finish his career, purposely mentioned Weinstein's victims. The next day, the online column was modified to remove the words wife, but the damage had already been done. Johnny filed a libel case against the journals in the Sun news group on June 1st, claiming in his document that the item had badly harmed his reputation as an artist and professional, as well as causing him considerable anguish and embarrassment. When you thought things couldn't get any uglier, the Washington Post published an op-ed by Amber Heard on December 18th, alleging that Amber became a national face depicting domestic violence and felt the full weight of our culture's wrath toward those who spoke out. This prompted Johnny to initiate a new defamation suit. This time, Johnny claimed that Amber's article in the Washington Post was part of his $50 million court battle with his ex-wife, which resulted in his being fired from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Johnny also provided new information to the court, namely that Amber was the one who was physically aggressive. Amber confesses to having been struck by Johnny in 2 audio recordings. However, Johnny was dealt a setback during the London preliminary hearing in February 2020 when lawyer Adam Wolanski, who represented his son in the libel suit, disclosed damning text conversations from Johnny to actor Paul Bettany.
I arrived home one night. I didn't want to take the old man Tonzo makeup off because I just thought I'll leave it because I got to put it on tomorrow morning. So I went home and I slept in it.
Depp is said to have said in one of the texts, "Let's set fire to Amber. Before we burn her, let's drown her. After that, I'll check her body to make sure she's dead." For Johnny, he had a large number of witnesses ready to testify in May 2020. Former partners of Johnny Depp, Vanessa Paradis and Winona Ryder, were given permission to testify by the court. In her testimony, Winona indicated that Johnny is the target of false allegations, although the actor was never aggressive to any of his former partners. Ryder stated, "I don't want to call anyone a liar, but based on my experience with Johnny, it's impossible to believe such heinous allegations are true." Vanessa and Winona's statements helped solidify public support for Johnny.
And she was already asleep and I didn't say anything. And then at a certain point she reached over and kind of put her arm around me and started flipping out because it was so horrible.
So creepy.
It was so horrible. It was funny. At least for me, it was funny.
The Sun's legal team won a further battle the next month, demonstrating that Depp had refused to divulge text conversations from him in 2015. The Sun's attorneys claimed that the singer has willingly rejected communications implying that he was looking for MDMA and other narcotics. On June 7, 2020, the trial began with Johnny and Amber at the Royal Courts of London, and it was revealed that Johnny had lost his dissatisfaction after 16 days. The judge dismissed the actor's claim, saying the Sun's editor had established the substantial accuracy of the piece in which the actor was referred to as a wife. Depp assaulted his ex-wife at least 14 times, according to the judging magistrate, the most recent of which occurred on May 21, 2016, when Johnny was supposed to arrive at his and Amber's LA apartment. But Amber was in the house with friends, and Amber claimed Johnny became very angry, hit her phone, and struck her in the eye. However, Johnny denied the allegations, stating that his 2 security guards entered the room after hearing Amber yelling repeatedly to avoid shooting Johnny while he was 20 meters away in the kitchen. Johnny also looked to have no visible wounds or bruises on the front of Amber's apartment from the police officers that arrived after the incident. Unfortunately, Johnny has failed to convince the court of his innocence, and he has been suffering as a result. A further important court loss for the Light occurred following the ruling of last year. Johnny asked whether he might file an appeal. The London Court of Appeal, on the other hand, refused Johnny permission on March 25th. Persuading the court to reverse is difficult, according to both justices on the Court of Appeal. She talked about how important it is to wear the same outfit every day, although no victim seeks money or looks back fondly on her choices. Another Twitter user commented that her actions do not fit the definition of victimhood. She has no clue because this is all an act. She will run this out since Johnny's defamation trial against Amber was recently postponed. We'll be hearing a lot more about this case in the coming months, but in the meanwhile, tell me what you believe Amber did wrong and if her Instagram post was just a desperate attempt to seek pity. Do you think Johnny will manage to win his defamation case against her? Let me know in the comments section below.